But it worked out for us there. Let us embark here. Let us embark upon a journey together throughout the Spire. It requires a mouse to work. So our starting options here: upgrade a card, obtain 3 random potions, or choose a rare card, which is pretty good on defect. So our starting boss here is Slime Boy, who will reward having more AoE damage than normal. I kind of like the idea of fighting this Burning Elite in the latter half of the act, getting that out of the way. We've got a path here that hits a lot of elites and a lot of campfires up the far left. It's pretty ridiculous. Is there any more? We can even hit a store early on in that pathing, which is excellent. Is there any other reasonable routes? I like that path up the left. So if I want to fight elites, potions or a card upgrade are both pretty acceptable. Which one's Ori again? Ori is the one that you choose 5 cards. I think it is the Spirebot still down. I noticed it was down earlier. Yeah, Spirebot is RIP at the moment. Which is terrible. Terrible, horrible, no good, awful. So if I were to upgrade a card, it would probably be Zap. Think you like that over Pandora's Box? That's fair. Pandora's Box is a... you have to have faith that random cards... By the way, Pandora's Box just got changed relatively recently. I know it got new art. That's what I'm talking about. Previously, Pandora's Box had... randomly, the random cards you get from Pandora's Box had previously been 67% commons, 33% uncommons. And so you couldn't get rares from it. Which I don't think had ever been really talked about before. But nobody really noticed, I guess is how I would describe that. But now, Pandora's Box gives you 33% common, 33% uncommon, and 33% rare. Which means you are almost guaranteed to get at least 1 rare card, and you may get a lot of rare cards from taking Pandora's, which can be good or bad, right? Rare cards are not necessarily better cards, but they are powerful cards. For sure. And I'm really curious to see what Pandora's boxes are going to look like now, with that higher card rarity. So, and choosing a rare card is such a powerful thing, although we're losing all of our money to get that rare card, which means we don't get to store, which could let us get like Ball Lightnings and Cold Snaps and the stuff required to get through early elites, right? I think I would like to have the 99 gold. In that case, I don't have a path that I'd be satisfied taking with a bad boss relic. Just upgrade Zap and be on our merry way with that. So where you can upload a screenshot. The Discord would be excellent for that, Mitsilla. Give a quick shout out here to our Discord community. Oh no, my bot's down too, hold on. Bot, why? Why are you broken? Bot says stream offline. Bot says also mouse offline. Hold on. I'm going to be right back. I need to swap my mouse out, I think, to get to be ordered to function here on the stream tonight. I need to have a mouse that's cooperating with me. I'm not sure what's wrong with this one. Thank you for the link, Lanbo. So I will be back in just 1 second here. Okay, I am back with a working mouse here. Word to the wise, always have a backup piece of hardware. It goes a long way towards pulling your ass out of weird situations. I get the bot rebooted as well. Hey, Safety Orange, yes, I do intend to do some Slay the Streamer today. That is something I would like to do. Bot appears to be... My bot also appears to be RIP, actually. Has forgotten how to connect to the stream. Well, I'm not going to troubleshoot that right now. So we're playing completely botless. No Spire bot, no Baylor bot. Alright. What a Sunday. What a Sunday. So you have a backup boyfriend? Exactly. Exactly. Hey, username, couldn't catch me lately since your sleep schedule kind of fixed itself. Gonna doze off to sleep, but glad you were able to persevere. Thanks, username. Hope you enjoy your regular sleep schedule. Those are pretty valuable. Rented, huh? Alright, so to the store, and then through the rest of the act. Spent like 10 minutes getting started on this run here, but we should be going now. Oh, the joy of technological issues. So that just kills, cool. Alright, show me a damage common, please. Not those ones, though. Please, anything other than these ones. Barrage is a really good damage card for Defect, if Defect can fill those orb slots. I think taking the Barrage preemptively is a little bit iffy. But at the same time, I kind of like it. We already have an upgraded Zap, so it's a lot easier to get the orb slots filled. Let's take a Barrage as a damage card here. And then let's take, well, Strike Barrage can kill this guy, or I can dual cast and just deal more damage, but hope that I hit. Let's just go for the guaranteed kill. I don't want to take excessive damage here. Oh, awesome, Chrono! And thanks for dropping by for however long you're here, and enjoy your guests later on. Block common to go with our damage common. Don't mind a charge battery too much. Took a charge battery here. Just add some cards that do stuff to the deck immediately. Genetic algorithm's interesting. Hello World is kind of interesting this early on. Especially as a way to get orbs to make that barrage do things. We're starting to run out of floors where we can get the cards we need. We didn't really get the best ones, unfortunately. I think we can still make do with hallway fights. Early algorithm does seem great, especially when we're going for the heart. It does kind of suck as a card in these two fights specifically, though, where it'll block for 3 and 5. Otherwise, I'm like removing a strike, and not being that excited by the idea of doing so either. Maybe I need the steroid potion to make sure we get through what we're going to go through. Unfortunately, I'm 2 gold short of buying it alongside a card removal, but I could buy the strength potion instead. Do like strike, remove, strength potion, and have a much better time getting through these elite fights. We don't have to do the elite fight. Well, the route is just so much better, right? Like we're doing the elite fights because we get extra campfires as well, if we do them. So we should do them. I would probably be able to get algorithm upgraded, wouldn't I? We upgrade probably barrage here. Probably rest at one of these, and at the other one we're gonna upgrade probably genetic algorithm or whatever we get from this fight. Same story here. It's the first Blizzard we need 5 to win. That's right. Blizzard without any Frost Orbs is definitely the way to go. I'm gonna go Steroid Potion. Genetic Algorithm. I didn't realize I could do that, but it's a thing that I've done. And that should be the best of both worlds, I'm hoping. Definitely take some maximum hit points. Feeling a little bit more comfortable about my intended route now. And hoping you drop a good card, Jawworm. Okay, 16 plus 3 is a kill, so this kills. Got our algorithm played. We get a second Steroid Potion. Okay, Chill is good as a way to fill our orb slots for Barrage. I don't mind to go for the eyes either, but I think the Chill is more important here. Decided to watch me despite how disappointed you are with the stream title. Why, thank you for your generous show of pity, Onyx Shadow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna take a Chill here. This is a way to get those orb slots filled up to make our upgraded now Barrage, excuse me, do all the damage in the world. Hopefully, try Lagavulin. Try Lagavulin. Please don't give me 3 Lagavulins. That sounds terrifying. So I'm looking to use Barrage to just dunk one with a Steroid Potion here. So we're going to play cards in a way that sets that up. We'll do 33 if I have 3 orb slots and a Barrage. Hopefully I draw Chill before the Barrage. Like right now. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Wow, that was flawless, actually. So we max out the orb slots. We drink a Steroid Potion, deals 11 damage per channel orb. Take one out of the fight, just delete it from the internet entirely. And I'd go ahead and say we won this fight now. And then hopefully Lagavulin is our second fight. This is 18 damage. We're wasting it on him? Kind of wasting it on him. Let's take the one here. Hit this guy. Hey Drake, yeah, the record is 8 in a row on Ascension 15 heart kills. And we're currently on 2. Bot died to... I have no idea why Bot is dead, but it is sure dead. I'll figure it out after the stream. Had a busy couple of days. So we have a question card now, which is really good this early. Our future card rewards have extra cards to choose from. Hologram is very strong, I think, in this deck. Hologram lets us play our big damage card over and over again. It lets us play Zap over and over again. It's a really solid card at the moment, so I'm going to probably upgrade... I was planning on resting on one of these two, but I can get both the Genetic Algorithm, I think, and the Hologram upgraded here. Upgrading Genetic Algorithm is something that's a bit of a luxury. I don't think it's necessarily that important, but there's a lot of room for Genetic Algorithm to be good when upgraded now that we're dealing with the heart on a regular basis. So there's, like, I think previously on A20 we didn't talk about upgrading Genetic Algorithm very often, because by the end of the run it's a card that blocks for 40, right? And there wasn't at the time a fight in the game that required you to want to block for more than 40. There wasn't a valid reason to have a card that blocks for 80, but there is now, because you're blocking for 67 while frail against the heart on turn 2, and you really want a strong card that can do that. And a very upgraded Genetic Algorithm is a great way to make that happen. So let's get Hologram first, just in case there's something in here that makes me want to upgrade something else. Oh man, Letter Opener. Every time we play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. That's excellent. We have free skills out the wazoo. Zap, Chill, the ability to hologram them back. So this is going to go off a lot. and be a very significant part of our damage moving forward. And will be especially useful against Mr. Slime Boss here. No, not chill. Genetic algorithm. Get upgraded. Alright, yeah, I think we're quite comfortable on 52 health with a letter opener and a steroid potion of fighting an empowered Nob here. Especially with our potions, we're probably fine here. We get a chill played before the buff. And we'll play Zap if we draw it, which we did not. I can hit him 4 times. That's a pretty good use of my steroid potion. I'm not likely to do a lot better than this. So I'm thinking just hit him with a weak potion, use the steroid potion, whack away. As much as it pains me, I'm going to play both Zap and Genetic Algorithm here. I do want to get this boosted, and I need this to deal the damage. It doesn't gain that much strength. Do I play Defend to deal 5? Sure. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, that went really smoothly. We get an Omamori to block our next 2 curses. We get the first of our 3 keys required to get to Act 4. And we're offered some incredible cards here. Darkness, Loop, Compile Driver. Can I just take all 4 of these? They all go really well together. What did we put in this deck so far? Barrage. Barrage Hologram. Darkness is a very powerful tool. Huh. Darkness Orbs are one of the better ways for Defect to deal damage, I think. It's so damn strong. Compile Driver, upgrade the Chill. It's definitely a consideration. Just being able to draw more cards is pretty good. I'm really liking the idea of the Darkness here. Do I know any Kashubians? I've never met one. Welcome, by the way. I'm leaning away from Cold Snap and Compile Driver because they're not skills at the moment, and we just took down the biggest skill threat and have a relic that favors adding more skills. I'm gonna grab the Darkness here. I would like a Loop as well, but only after I have the Darkness, and I'd now like to consider stuff like Recursion as a card. Look at that letter opener go. It's the plan for Act 2. Letter opener. Okay, Overclock? Overclock is interesting here. I like upgraded Overclock a lot more than I like regular Overclock. I do like adding card draw to this. How well do we block once we're set up? Not that well? Not that well. Pandora's Box looking pretty good right now? Yes, definitely. I would pretty happily take a Pandora's Box from the boss. I could use another charge battery, truthfully. I wouldn't be upset about it. Just another way to consistently block. Charge battery here. Upgrade the Darkness. And I think now we're actually looking at a deck that doesn't necessarily require 4 energy from our Act 1 boss relic in order to function really well in Act 2. This definitely feels like a deck that can hold its own on 3 energy, which means if I were to get something like Runic Pyramid, I wouldn't be afraid of taking it. Then again, when am I ever, right? Well, it's nice when the enemies choose not to attack me. Just continue to do that. Yeah, I'll just win this fight entirely with the letter opener. Good fight. Thanks, letter opener. Glacier and multicast. We already have a Dark Orb, right? We have a Darkness Plus, so there's no way that I don't take the multicast here. Absolutely no way that I don't take this multicast. Glacier's nice. We added some good block cards, though. We're fine blocking. This is damage, and boy howdy is it ever damage, especially with 2 charged batteries in the deck already. And I'm able to upgrade that card immediately as well. Like, we just dumpster Slime Boss so hard with this multicast. Dear God. Also, multicast is a great card to go with a letter opener. It's a win-win. Of course, I might just draw my cards in the wrong order. I think we'll be okay next turn. Am I playing Genetic Algorithm? I don't think so. I think I might need it to survive later on in the fight here. But our intention is mainly just to block this turn. Do I dare Speed Potion? I don't think I need to Speed Potion here. We can tank this hit. And then next time we draw... Well, actually, hold on. So I'm going to have 4 mana next turn. This is going to be 24. So I can chill, multicast, hit this guy for... Yeah, I'm just doing an assload of damage here. So I think we've basically already won the fight. What is this math shenanigans going on in chat? No, I did not authorize this. Math? In my Twitch channel? Yeah, one ass load. Exactly 1 ass load. Repeating, of course. Okay, so the plan here is play chill. Put Dark Orb in front slot. Play multicast. Kill Slime Boss. Seems like an easy fight. Oh my. Those are some cards. Reboot, Echo Form, Seek, Meteor Strike. Echo Form is a very powerful scaling card. And we already have a Genetic Algorithm, so there's, like, extra incentive. Seek is pretty good, too. Seek lets us, like, get important cards into hand very quickly. Seeking for our Darkness Orb at a key moment is really important. I really want that Echo Form. I don't know if it's the actual right pick here, but I want it. Echo does like 4 mana. We're pretty heavily incentivized now that we have multicast to take additional mana. Or a Plasma Orb source would be fine too. A Runic Pyramid would be god tier. Runic Pyramid I would take in a heartbeat over anything else right now. Seek is probably gonna... Well, okay, so the... Ooh, I like this way of thinking about it, actually. So Echo Form is a card that's going to be useful primarily in boss fights, right? It's a very expensive card that... It takes a couple of turns before its impact is really significant. So this is mostly useful in boss fights, whereas Seek is going to be more immediately useful in hallway fights. I think this deck dumpsters boss fights already, as we just indicated. Like, we completely obliterated Slime Boss on turn 4. I feel comfortable speaking for all the chat anywhere. And saying Echo Form or Riot. I think I do want to take Seek here, for a number of reasons. So we're going to grab that. And do we want the Philo Stone? Gain energy at the start of our turn, but all enemies start combat with 1 strength. Or we can remove 2 cards from the deck, or we can gain healing whenever we visit a campsite with the Eternal Feather. I don't mind removing 2 strikes. This deck has way more complicated ways, maybe more complicated and interesting ways to deal damage here. Yeah, deck consistency is important for wins, which is exactly why I'm considering doing this on 3 energy with a 2 strike removal here. And getting a 3rd strike removed to the first store. We could lose 3 strikes in very short order here. Whereas the extra strength from enemies is really going to be a pain. Try the empty cage here. I don't usually feel myself deliberately refusing an energy. But this certainly seems like it. So I've got a lot of reason to take... Wow, hold on. What is this layout? Wow. Wow. What is this act? No, the so... There's like no hallway fights in the entire act. There's just a hot mess of elites and fires. That looks amazing. Rioters, please imagine a knob in a police uniform. Man, I like that. That'd be a cool emote, actually. What I was trying to say is, going into this act, I really want to take events a lot, and there's a couple reasons for that. One is that I would really like my defense upgraded. We can get the upgrade all strikes defense event. Transforming these 2 strikes with the Jax event would be great. And the bad events in Act 2 are mostly negated by the Omamori here. So we really do want to be looking at as many events as possible, ideally. And we've been given an act layout that really heavily helps with that. We got a couple early question marks to store, and then, like, the world is our oyster. We can go any direction from there and do all sorts of weird stuff. So let's start over here, hit this store, and see how we feel about our deck and our events. Genetic algorithm is very nice right now. Let's punch the armor so I can take a plated armor point off here. 21. I'm very happy I have Seek in my hands. I can get a Church Battery. Okay, great. Turn for multicast. So Church Battery is going to be, what, 5 block when we're frail? So if I hologram play Charge Battery, that is 10 total block. I can take 1 if I play Defend, or I can just multicast my Frost Orb and block this turn that way. Which would instead let me do something cheeky, like play that Dark Orb twice with hologram. Oh god, he's very rude. Is dual cast hologram dual cast lethal? That's 48 plus 36. I can't do math. 70s, yeah, that is definitely gonna kill him. Cool. I think it's I hope that demonstrates, by the way, why I would like a Runic Pyramid. Why I think it would be the strongest relic possible right now. There's the recursion I was talking about. I like a recursion with what's happening in this deck. I really like a recursion with what's happening in this deck. I don't mind a Cold Snap Plus either, mind you. How many upgrades am I going to get, and which ones do I need? I would like to upgrade Seek, I would like to upgrade the recursion. Okay, I can probably afford that. But it's upgraded. Dark Orbs are okay. Indeed they are. Now let's grab that recursion. Oh, absolutely, Ryan Hunter. Yeah, there's a lot of cards that I feel like you don't really take all that often in Act 1. Just because they're good only if you don't have a lot of energy and you're kind of like expecting to get energy from the Act 1 boss. Stuff like Infernal Blade, stuff like Turbo, to some extent. Stuff like Deflect, you're a lot happier to take if you find yourself in Act 2 on 3 energy, because you just need to be able to play more cards. So I think I just triple block here, do letter opener things, and we're happy with that. Taking a little bit. This fight could go poorly, but it looks like it's fine. Charge Battery Chill is going to block for not enough, so I need to recursion. Oh, letter opener. I love you. Give me that darkness. Yeah, this deck is performing really admirably in the opening hallway fights of Act 2. Generally speaking, I think the first 2 fights you end up in tell you a lot about how well your deck is going to do throughout the act. And we have passed the test with flying colors here. Oh, that's right, I'm on Ascension 15. I'd only need 3 hits to knock them out of the air. My brain was like, oh, it takes 4 hits. Don't know why I was in that mode. Go for the eyes, pretty excellent here. A way to add Weaken into what we're doing. I would really prefer an upgraded Go for the eyes, but we will grab this, definitely. Alright, we're hoping for upgrade all strikes defense. 50 gold ain't bad either. This is definitely actually a deck that would really like a Ritual Dagger. Hold on. Ooh. Does this deck want a Ritual Dagger? This is the kind of deck that I like Ritual Dagger in. It's a deck where you have low mana. Ritual Dagger's really good for the mana. It's a deck that needs front-loaded damage because it's really good at not front-loaded damage, right? Our Dark Orb takes a couple turns. And having a Ritual Dagger to kill, I don't know, an Exploder in 1 hit in Act 3 is really nice. How many fights are we actually taking? We're probably going to go to this fire, right? And then to maybe just all the fires? Get a bunch of important cards upgraded. We can get upgraded Recursion, we can get upgraded Seek, we can get upgraded Go for the Eyes. Turbo for more letter opener. It's also relevant that we have 50 gold right here. It's actually a tough choice. We're pretty committed to removing a strike at the store, which is going to cost 75. So we're kind of at 125. So we'll be going to 175? Is that an important threshold? That's the common relic threshold. That would let me buy a common relic and remove a card. Common relics I would like would be Art of War. I would really like an Art of War. I would really, really like an Art of War. Actually, I would drool over an Art of War at the store. I wouldn't mind a data disc. 1 bit. Are those common relics good enough that I'm interested in 50 gold? Let's take 50 gold. Yeah, I think I've convinced myself there's enough reasons, like, to immediately want that gold. Okay, we can get a free relic here with our Omamori. I think we should. I have been often finding myself with unused Omamori charges at the end of a run, so let's just take the immediate Omamori value rather than being like, well, we can do better stuff with it later. Okay, okay. You snatch the precious relic from his clutches and walk away. Have you no shame? Have you no shame? I have 300 gold thanks to you. Thank you. Now this is an interesting store. See you later, Chrono. Thanks for dropping in. Ice Cream Multicast Dark Orb. Oh man. Is that a thing we're doing? Do we just buy the ice cream here? To go with our multicast? That's pretty dank. That's how I would describe that interaction right there. Energy is now conserved between turns. Pretty dang good. Compile driver's pretty dang good too. Yeah, we're definitely removing a strike. We're definitely removing a strike. I don't see how you can't. Yeah, that's a good description. How can I not? The main thing that if we're going down this route, we just need to keep in mind that we do need a plan for the heart, because we can't kill the heart with one big multicast. And I think recursion is a good enough plan. If I can get enough draw manipulation. Oh, it's good with church battery. Yeah, there's so many reasons. Ice cream is just goddamn incredible right now. So we're going to go ahead and grab it. Do I want anything else here? Do I want that compile driver, which is frequently drawing quite a few cards? You're kind of sad that we don't have Ritual Dagger. Ritual Dagger would be really good now. Yeah, it's true. It is definitely a thing that we would like. Yeah, I'm gonna buy Compile Driver here. So that we have a draw engine. I'm tempted to take a Chaos, but we're behind enough on cards we want upgraded that I think I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Gotta leave everything else in the store as is. Do I want the second recursion? Not yet, no. And I would really rather grab one that's already upgraded if I can. We have upgrade debt at the moment, what is how I would describe it. I want to get Seek and Recursion upgraded. Ideally, I want to get Go for the Eyes upgraded. And I would really like a copy of Loop or something. What's your power? Static Discharge? That's right. Bot is dead, Boomer. Both bots at the moment are RIP. Spire Info's down, and my bot is also down. For reasons I am unaware of. So we're taking the upgrade coward route right now. We already took out the super elite. Man, that's so convenient. God, that's convenient. This run is pretty nuts right now. I'm gonna upgrade recursion first. Good luck, you two. I don't imagine you're going to live very long. Do I just charge battery defend? I will take 2. That's fine. This won't push the Mystic into the threshold where she's required to heal, unfortunately, so she'll probably attack me next turn for big damage. Hopefully Genetic Algorithm. Nope. I drew Genetic Algorithm, but it wasn't important. Oh, letter opener. Never change. Do I even play Barrage? Are we at the point where multicast is just going to kill them both already? So we're going to have 30 damage next turn. If I end turn now, we'll have 5 energy, so multicast will do 6 times 30. It's going to take 3 hits to kill you, 3 hits to kill you. Yeah, that's already lethal. It's already lethal. But I might not draw the multicast. So I should use the barrage to force the Mystic to heal. Next turn, I think. Actually, if she's healing, it won't even matter. Alright. We're just gonna draw the multicast. Good fight. Take a weak potion over a poison potion in this deck. Genetic Algorithm number 2 versus Cool-Headed. Oh, I should have buffed my Genetic Algorithm. You're right. I completely whiffed on that. I have to keep that in mind to actually play that. Oh man, that creates a weird dichotomy. Like, I want to play it to buff it right, but because of Ice Cream, I don't want to play it. That's not something I'd thought about enough before I went into that fight. Cool-Headed's pretty good. I like deck cycling quite a bit right now. I do like Genetic Algorithm as well. So an unupgraded one at this point? Ah. Yeah, it's also a good reason not to take the second one, that's correct. Very well said. I can't figure out which way... I have all the ways in the world I can go. I'm not sure which way I'm actually going here. Kind of like the idea of fighting an elite. Let's see. I will fight an elite if I get all my strikes and defense upgraded. How about that? The Courier. Merchant restocks cards, relics, and potions. All prices are reduced by 20%. That was also the question mark before the actual chest, so we're about to get another relic here. Ancient Tea Set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 additional energy. Because of Ice Cream, this is... RIP Battleship, by the way. This is a much better relic than it normally is. So we're happy to take that. Starting many of the fights in the game with 2 additional energy is so good. See you later, Landbow Simulator. Thanks for dropping by. So I can hit another store. We have a lot of money. We can get our strike removed here, or I can get another upgrade. Sorry, store an elite or additional upgrade and additional events. Events are pretty good right now. So is removing the last strike in the deck. How good are we against an elite fight? The elite fight is going to be with the Ancient Battleship bonus. I have good potions. Let's fight an elite. I think I can handle one. Remove a card from your deck. Sure. Alright, we are done with strikes. Another copy of Hologram is great. Turbo's not bad? Turbo's not bad. Capacitor is maybe okay. Capacitor's pretty okay. Or Calcum is pretty okay. If you enter turn without block, gain 6 block. We can remove another card. We can actually start removing Defends. We're done with events, so we're not getting them upgraded, so I don't mind removing them. Is Capacitor good? It seems like it might actually be bad. So what Capacitor is important for the long run of this deck. Ryan, mainly for the heart specifically, actually. Because against the heart, we're going to want to have a number of darkness orbs. The more orb slots we have, the more dark orbs we can have building at one time. And the more times we can trigger the ability of the darkness card. So that's what we're building towards, if we take Capacitor, is a way to get a damage engine that kills the heart. Against, like, this boss, it's completely overkill. How do I feel about Turbo? Turbo seems really good. Mainly. Turbo seems really good. want to do like Turbo Hologram. Oh yeah, Turbo and Hologram together are god tier, actually. You'd rather have just a second recursion and no capacitor? Or no, yeah, I think I want all 3 of these cards. Turbo, Recursion, Hologram. Dark Orbs have proven very successful against the Heart for me, Magicut, but it requires not just relying on one big multicast for them to actually work. You have to change the approach a little bit. Oh, they were gonna restock. Did I buy the right cards? Yes, I did. Okay. That confused me. Recycles? Arguably a better card than Turbo was, if upgraded. I don't have to upgrade the Turbo. But I totally missed that those were going to restock, so I should have bought those one at a time. Oh well. Let's upgrade our hologram here. And see how this elite fight goes with 5 energy on turn 1. Try Slavers. Darkness plus hologram plus hologram plus. Oh, well that seems pretty good, yeah? So I can... what do I want to do? Darkness, hologram, darkness, hologram. I can darkness 3 times? If I want to. Or I can charge battery for full block if I use my speed potion here, which I'm going to. So I think I darkness twice. And then charge battery hologram. We get some damage up. We block basically everything. My orbs are in the wrong position here. So I can play Chill, which will get rid of all the orbs. If I want to. If I want to multicast, I have to multicast the Lightning Orb. Which is probably fine, actually. I think I'm going to do that. So how do I want to... We're definitely genetic algorithming. Definitely playing Turbo. So this would be 6 Lightning Orb casts. We have already enough damage? These are going to get evoked, so we're going to do... Yeah, we're going to kill one of them. So I already have enough block. So let's multicast here. Wow, get wrecked. That means this isn't actually evoke anymore. Hilarious. Bit of an overkill, but alright. I can also not... No, I'll take 1 damage if I don't kill him. Prefer to kill him. Fuck that guy in particular. Oh, Capacitor also makes our Barrage better. That's another reason to take it that I completely forgot. I forgot we had this in the deck. Totally forgot. But it's there. It is a card. Alright, well that fight went marvelously. We got a Singing Bull. When we skip cards, we can... Whoa. Can be offered all the best cards in the world. So Consume with a Capacitor is Focus, which is pretty sweet. A second copy of Darkness is also pretty sweet. Those are some options. All 5 of my options are incredible. Skip is fine because we get hit points. Darkness is good. Cool-Headed is good. Consume is good. Barrage is good. All of these cards are good. Going into Bronze Automaton, I sure don't mind taking and upgrading a Consume. I definitely don't mind taking and upgrading a Consume. Consume seems like a great way to mitigate what we were talking about at the store. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's grab a Consume and upgrade it. After we presumably... Well, this is a tough fight, actually. Hold on, my face. Fight is terrifying. Might end up taking... we're looking fine now. I was going to say, we might end up taking enough damage here that we're resting at the fire instead of upgrading, which would be terrifying. Okay. Wanted to do that so that I can block properly. This gets us the energy back. There's no reason not to play it. But there's also no reason to play it. So why did I play it then? I block for 10 times 2 here. Probably pretty easily is the answer. See, if I hologram consume, play it again, we're gonna have 6 times 2, 17 block. Yeah, it's gonna be enough. I seek for go for the eyes here. A lot of things I could have done with that turn. That's what I chose to do. I think any of them would have been fine. That's like 300 damage at that point. Wow. Hey, there's the... Wow, again, options. I think we want Loop here most of all, to be able to charge Dark Orbs faster. But any of these are also incredible. I think we upgrade Loop over Consume now, actually. Take an upgrade on Loop. Seems totally fine. In terms of absolutely dumpstering this boss. Still a lot of upgrades I would like. I think we don't play this yet. This looks like a great turn to just bank 5 energy. We need to get a Darkness Orb into play, and then we just need to hologram multicast, and we're totally fine at that point. Okay, you can keep my Consume, thank you. Okay, so Darkness, hologram, Darkness, hologram, Darkness. Now we've got our winning. Our winning is already in place now. I can kill you if I want to, and even play the Consume immediately. I don't really want to play the Consume immediately, but I kind of want to kill you guys. Okay, incoming damage is 32. That's a lot of incoming damage. So probably dual casting this Frost Orb, huh? I'm gonna play Turbo here. Or no, I want to shuffle the deck before I play Turbo. So I want to play Consume Cool-Headed Turbo. Yes. This way the Void from Turbo is in the discard pile, not the draw pile. Recursion will deal 30 damage to this guy and end up getting a kill off Letter Opener when I block. So we only have this guy to deal with. I've got Seek too. Wow, this turn turn is absolutely bonkers. Maybe seek for hologram. And hologram turbo. Play turbo. Get loot down. For full blocking, let's just bank the energy. Okay, good fight. So that killed Bronze Automaton on what, turn 5? Turn before Hyper Beam? Failed to genetic algorithm again? Because I got so invested in my dunking the boss strategy here. Buffer seems like a great way to help this deck just do what it wants to do better. Just having a card that we can seek out specifically. Man, we need so many upgrades. I'm going to take a buffer here. Oh man, hold on, what is this? These options are insane. So we can Pandora's Box to lose 4 defense and replace them with random other cards, which is maybe the thing we want to do. We can take an extra energy every turn, which is very valuable. Or we can take the Inserter. Every 2 turns, gain an orb slot with Consume already in the deck. I don't know that that actually helps us, because we just Dark Orb win every fight before we get to the point where the Inserter does anything. Yeah, it is from Factorio, yep. I almost clicked on it so that I could like show the description, but that would be taking the relic. I don't want to do that. Inserter? I hardly know her. There's no possible way? Well, there is a possible way. Like, imagine transforming with this deck. Imagine if I transformed... We can imagine high rolls, right? Like, imagine if I transformed all 4 defends into charge batteries. Or transformed all 4 defends into, like, Biased Cognition, Core Surge, Glacier, something else. There's a lot of ways we could get a dramatic improvement from this. These potions aren't ideal. I don't think we're going to need good potions against the heart. Well, I would like a Gambler's Brew. But this is going to help us get through all the other fights with a lot of health, having extra energy. Take a Suzu. Let's take a Suzu. Okay, how many fires can I hit is mainly my question here. As I have upgrade debt out the wazoo. We can do 1... 3 fires. Well, that's not very exciting. We still have a Momori, so I'm inclined to take a bunch of events here. I think we go to this hallway fight and then see how we feel. Oh, Seek. I appreciate you. I have a kill with Barrage. I seek for... Chill. Barrage is going to do 24. It's not enough. I would like to preserve buffer here. This is where I wish I had an upgraded Seek pretty badly. Yeah, just tank the hit on the buffer anyway. Yeah, screw it. Could use a strength potion. That seems like a poor use of it. T for terrible jokes people laugh at anyway. That is basically the title of the stream, yeah. Pretty much. Hey, Darkness Plus. Bank that energy. Okay, we're gonna remember to play this. Seems good. Act 1 map of 8 events, 2 elites, 2 rests. That's a pretty crazy Act 1 map. Though there's something to be said about not forgetting to do hallway fights occasionally, because if you don't add cards to the deck, you're gonna really struggle in Act 2. Letter opener. There's Runic Pyramid when you need one. Ah, there we go. 2 holograms is basically like having a Runic Pyramid. Ancient Potion that we can't take. Reinforced Body is amazing. Like it uses all of our multicast energy, but it also, you know, it blocks, right? It blocks for a lot when we desperately need it to, potentially. Maybe I don't want it. X is your current energy, yeah, Boomer. You spend every iota of energy that you have. I could see taking another compiled over here. Actually, let's do that. Now that we have 4 energy. Okay, we can happily take a heal here. Block with Omamori, so that we don't have to lose maximum hit points. Get Mind Bloom immediately. Get a Regal Pillow immediately. I don't foresee us resting that much. I think I'm okay taking the Sapphire Key here. I might regret this later. There's Mind Bloom. 999 gold, you say? It's a lot of gold. But I would have to do the Act 1... I would have to do the boss with a Normality in the deck. Fighting a boss for a rare relic seems pretty potent. We do get 100 gold out of that as well. Or we can upgrade all cards. Now, hold on a minute. There's a lot of cards this deck wants upgraded. We want Consume upgraded, we want Seek upgraded, we want all of this stuff upgraded really badly. This might be a I'm Awake choice here. We've been... yeah, we're behind on upgrades, and upgrading all of these cards is hugely powerful. Let's try it out. I don't know if this is correct, but we're gonna try it. So we have a completely upgraded deck now. Question is, how well can we mitigate damage in fights? Let's find out. Looking promising so far. Looking very promising so far. Wow, what a turn 1. Hologram. Darkness. Darkness, hologram, darkness. Multicast? It's not a kill, right? Just a lot of damage. And a full block. Yeah. Oh, sorry, no, that is a kill. Wow. A second recursion plus. Yes. Yes, I'll take an upgraded recursion. Am I willing to do elites right now, given that we cannot heal by any way, shape, or form? I think they scare me a little bit. They scare me a little bit. Oh, I should have recalled there. That was a complete mistake of mine. Not recalling. That's alright, though. Hold on to that algorithm. Is it your favorite deck you've ever seen? I've had decks like this that are a lot better thanks to Runic Pyramid. Like, this deck with Runic Pyramid just dumpsters the entire heart. What am I hologramming here? Cool-headed. Let's draw cards. Get a loop going, and I want the Dark Orb in front. Which I could do with recursion. So let's get turbo so I can play all that. So we want a Dark Orb in front being looped here for tremendous output every turn. Grows by 27 damage per turn. We can now capacitor. We feel okay about it. And we probably have lethal this turn, actually. 69 times 10 is 690 damage. So yes, we just kill Giant Head right now, if we want to, by playing multicast. But there's a genetic algorithm I'm not going to forget about in the deck. Let's see if we can draw it. There it is. This no longer kills, though, right? How much is this? 6 times 69? That's the sex number. Is it easier to play Ironclad or Silence? I think everyone ends up having a different preference on that safety orange. I personally think Silent would be easier to grasp for a beginner. As for with Silent, you can just to block and stuff. Lethal with lightning orbs. I believe you. So it is. Got him. 10 block turn 1, not too shabby. Tempest Storm, Compile Driver. 2 max hit points doesn't actually give us any more hit points, because we have Mark of the Bloom. Do we dare take a 3rd Compile Driver? Third Compile Driver is pretty interesting. Yeah, Ironclad ends up having, like, a lot of weird synergies and interactions. Silent is more about taking powerful cards and playing those powerful cards. Seems bloaty. Yeah, bloaty is a good way to describe the deck at present. I'm actually hoping to maybe remove something in the near future. Possibly Barrage? No, not Barrage. What would I remove? No idea. Let's take our 2 maximum hit points. You'll notice that with Mark of the Bloom, we prevent the actual current health, so we go to 76 out of 78 when we do that. Match and keep. Please no. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'll take another Seek all day. Hold on. Give me that. Yes. Second copy of Seek acquired. Thank you, Mr. Match and Keep. You are a bro. Bottled Flame. Ooh. Could start with an attack card in our hands. So we could start with Compile Driver in the opening hand if we wanted to. That's not very good, is it? Maybe I don't want any of these. Because I'm only having 1 Lightning Orb on turn 1. If I had like a Symbiotic Virus, I would be okay bottling a Compile Driver here. Hey there! Munch Dang. How's it going? Plus 2 hit points is bad for D12 value. That's true. This is actually, we're incentivized to not do that. Which I was actually thinking about, right? Like there's a couple reasons I don't want to do this. But I did want to show off the interaction. Oh, I'd start with Chillinate, that's true. Okay, we can bottle the Compile Driver then. Thank you. That's right, we actually didn't want Chill upgraded, by the way, but it was part of the package deal. So going here, probably gonna fight another Elite, because, like, dang, we're strong. Because dang, we're strong. Okay, Transient's kind of a scary fight for this deck, because the deck is not that good at doing damage consistently every turn. Necessarily in a way that makes any sense. This guy's gonna fade away in 5 turns. Our goal is to bonk him in the head a bunch of times before that happens. So that he doesn't hurt us. Sure could have afforded to actually do that. Every time we hurt Transient, he lowers his damage. So a big part of this fight is booping him to lower the incoming damage, which we're taking 1 currently. I cannot heal that in any way, shape, or form. Play the Compile Driver. Rip Genetic Algorithm. I can hologram that back, though, so we're fine. Thanks, hologram. Oh yeah, we've got a Buffer Plus in this deck, too. Let's just get Genetic Algorithm down. Buffer Loop, totally fine now. And now we can just end turn twice, and we're totally fine. This is a good, yeah, this is kind of a matchup that, well, it kind of gives you practice for heart, right? Because you have to deal damage in a consistent manner. But the thing about Transient is that if you're dealing damage consistently, you don't need to block in this fight, which is not true for the heart. Do I want an Auto Shields Plus? No, not with 2 holograms. I think I skip all these. I did hologram the algorithm and play it, Zebon. That happens. So no worries. It was indeed buffed. Bronze Scale. Start combat with 3 thorns. That's pretty good for heart fighting. I wouldn't be upset with Bronze Scale's card remove here. Not one bit. How do I feel about Impatience? Ooh. Impatience seems really good. If you have no attack cards in your hand, to draw 2 cards. We have very few attacks in this deck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of them is free. Impatience seems really good. Melter for the Act 4 Elite. I think we just killed the Act 4 Elite with a Dark Orb chain pretty quickly. I really like Impatience Bronze Scales. Maybe that's what I'm doing. And then we're upgrading Seek or Impatience. Seek, probably. Apotheosis. Oh man, Preserved Insect hiding under the Bronze Scales. It's a pretty rude maneuver. Bronze Scales destroys book. Yes, so any book of stabbing we meet from now on will be utterly annihilated by our powerful relics. Oh, I gotta remember to recall. Let's do that now. I meant to do that earlier. I'm missing out on an upgrade because I forgot to do it earlier, and I just clicked rest for no reason. Good job, me. Okay, another multicast. Membership card. Nothing here we're upset about having missed out on. Do I feel the need to fight this elite to get one more relic? We already defeated Giant Head, so this is either Reptomancer, who's a little bit scary, or the other one. Nemesis. Nemesis isn't scary at all. Alright, I think we can risk this for the biscuit. It is Reptomancer. Oh wait, I've got Capacitor. I was like, well, I can't make Compile Driver work properly here. No, I can. Got Capacitor chill. Draw 2 cards. And good old Seek. Okay. So from here, the world is my oyster. Pretty much. Seek will kill this one, thanks to Letter Opener going off. How do I kill you? I can Hologram Compile Driver? That doesn't get a kill, though. I need to start finding ways to do stuff. I would actually like to seek for consume right now, I think, more than anything else. Go like that. Okay, so I can seek for a lot of things that are pretty good right now, including a barrage to kill a dagger here. So I think I let this guy just bounce off the shields and die, because I can fully block him. If we seek for barrage, I kill this one. So I can do something like seek barrage, charge battery darkness. What else are we seeking for? What else are we seeking for? Zapper Turbo. A Setter's Bane is Ethereal Boomer, so it gets exiled if it is in your hand at the end of the turn. If you discard it, that won't happen. It has to be in your hand at the end of the turn to be exhausted normally. You can also exhaust it, you know, the normal way of, like, purging it with another card or something. Might just kill that guy with a letter opener. Let's grab Turbo here. So this invokes for 11 times 2. I have a 75% chance of killing him, which doesn't even matter. But I'm channeling the Darkness Orb, so I might as well. Cool, that's actually optimal, that it hits the Reptomancer twice. Times 2. Well, I've got all the block in the world, so get wrecked. Deck seems pretty good right now. We already played our algorithm, so I can zap, hologram, zap, multicast. Okay, good fight. Bag of Marbles removes Artifact from the Spire Elites for us, which is pretty good. Lets us use our Go for the Eyes on them. Those are some cards. Another hologram, a Glacier Plus, Charge Battery, or Go for the Eyes. Kind of leaning towards taking one of the above. Just not sure which one. Yeah, that was the hard elite for the deck. Exactly. Kind of a strong defect we've assembled here. How do I feel about a third hologram? How do I feel about Glacier? Kind of okay about it. I'm not like that excited about Glacier. Truthfully. It is upgraded though. We'll grab one. Let's upgrade. I think we're going to be relying on cycling the deck. Let's get Impatience upgraded here. Although Double Seek is really important for setting up, like, very powerfully very early. Actually, yeah. Alright, Psymeter boy, give me a Seek. No. Okay, Psymeter opening up with his debuff is kind of rude. I'm considering just consuming and glaciering so that we can have block set up for next turn. Our chances of drawing into block is like 100% or something ridiculous. So we can just not use any of these cards, not increase his timer here. Yeah, and then we draw this. We win the fight, pretty much. Okay, so I'm seeking for darkness, hologram, darkness. I want to do darkness, hologram, darkness, loop. So we're going to seek for darkness and loop? Probably. Do I want to seek for the other seek and get another card in there? How quickly can I win this fight? Capacitor. Now I want the darkness orbs in the front so that they're getting looped here. Buffer. That's the other one to look for. Don't have enough energy for that, right? We're playing darkness, hologram, darkness, algorithm. Actually, wait. Do I need to play algorithm? Gaining 16 block, you're gonna have 9 times 27 damage. I do need the block, okay. I could recursion. No, recursion's not worth it. So I'm getting a third card. I don't need a third card. Just getting turbo out of the way is fine. That works. Actually, I should make sure that's not the wrong number of, I'm only playing one Hollow Boomer. Not two. So Seek. We have 10 cards here. I just want to make sure I don't end the timer on 11 by accident, so let's count some cards. Seek, Algorithm, Darkness, Loop, Hologram, Darkness. 7 cards? So I end at 9? 9 is fine. $10 if I play Go for the Eyes, which I probably should. And then 11 would be Turbo. Wait, hold on. So I'm not playing the second Seek. Yeah, let's not play the second Seek. Just get, Darkness. Loop. Lock with the Algorithm. Darkness things. And at 9, with him weakened for next turn. Damage times up to 6. I could Impatience, but if I draw into multicast, we don't want that. I think I just end the turn here when we look like we're gonna get a kill. Oh, what significance is the timer? So the timer, if you're unfamiliar with Time Eater's mechanic, it's something to keep in mind here. Time Eater has the Time Warp ability. Whenever you play 12 cards, Time Eater ends your turn and gains 2 strength. So if you don't keep an eye on that timer, you'll find your turn ended unexpectedly, which can just be instantaneously run ending. Counting cards is a good way to get your kneecaps broken in Vegas. That is, I guess it's fortunate that the defect doesn't have kneecaps. It's good the defense I'm going to offer here. Curd dual cast Cool-Headed. But I could draw into the multicast if I played the Cool-Headed. That's my only concern here. Cool. Seek for multicast. Play multicast. Nice. GG, Time Eater. It was nice knowing you. Well, we can safely say that Mark of the Bloom did not penalize us because We didn't take any damage since we took it. We didn't take a single point of damage after we took Mark of the Bloom. Mark of the Bloom? Yeah, Mark of the Bloom. Not one. And we're now past the point of any healing. So we can safely say it was a free upgrade all in the deck. Which is awesome. We get one last upgrade here. Which is going to be the only card in the deck that can be upgraded, Impatience. Store is going to say, hey, you want to buy an overclock? And I'm going to say, not really, no. Opportunity cost, true. Yeah, 100 gold here would be relevant, like we could buy the bag of prep. If we'd taken, we could have the bag of prep and a rare relic instead of all these upgrades, and you know what? I think I like the upgrades more. But it is an opportunity cost. Hey Taberi, streak is currently at 2. Fingers crossed that it's about to become 3. We're set up really well. We have a completely upgraded, very powerful defect deck that took 0 points of damage in Act 3. Regen better than strength for heart potion-wise. Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, we have Sozu. And Mark of the Bloom. Which is 2 reasons we can't use this. But, I like where your head's at. But yeah. We're happy with the weak potion. I don't know if the strength potion's gonna matter. It might matter against the heart. Let's see what our turn 1 looks like here. It's pretty good. We got 6 energy. There is no way for me to draw 3 cards with Compiled River here, is there? No. So I think I want to, like, consume, chill, darkness, and then draw cards with Compiled River. Getting darkness out on turn 1 is very nice here. We could be looking at a turn 2 or 3 kill. We're looking at a lot of damage next turn, but hopefully I can mitigate that somehow. Draw 3 cards by killing one of them. I would like to do that. I think I want to face away from you, do I? This guy's dying first. Maybe we want to lower his health. But turning around is not favorable. No, I don't have that many attacks. Cast. Do I dare hologram Compiled River, or do I accept that we're just saving this energy? And I really didn't want to draw those, truthfully. I think we just end the turn here. I could draw more cards, but I won't have any energy to play them with. So what use does it actually do? The T set has some new art, so you might not recognize it. Alright, we totally got Genetic Algorithm this turn. Sweet. What an easy way to block. Got Turbo 2. Hot damn. Okay, I think I want to put the Dark Orb in the front slot here, so that I can hologram multicast it if I draw hologram. I do have one in the deck here, and I have 2 Seeks. Like, our odds of getting hologram next turn are insanely high. That is 61 incoming damage. So we block like that. Keep 6 energy. Life is looking okay. Life is looking incredible. So if I seek hologram multicast at this point, we are looking at 10 evocations of 33 damage, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's lethal, right? We just have lethal here? Holy moly, this fucking deck. Oh, and I can actually lower... I can make it even more lethal by doing weird letter opener things here. If I want to. Not that it matters much. Okay, good fight. Blue Candle. Unplayable curse cards can now be played. This relic does nothing for us, unfortunately. Neither of these, or none of these, really do anything meaningful here either. So I think I skip. I'm not going to perfect the heart. I can almost assure you of that, Cecil. I think we're going to be intentionally taking Beat of Death damage a couple of times. For reasons. But maybe. Looks like a skip. We'll grab the blue candle just so it's it doesn't feel bad, but it won't be doing anything for us. And on to the heart. This looks like a pretty good turn one here. Anchor's Block and Beat of Death for us. So if you're new to the heart fight, this is the secret final boss of the game. You have to get here by collecting 3 keys along the way, which are not even unlocked until you've beaten the game once with each of the characters. Now, 2 hit points does not work with Mind Bloom, Ultimator. We showed that off earlier. We were at 76 out of 76. I skipped a card with the bowl, and now we're at 76 out of 78. That's how that works. So I wanted to show that off. So whenever we play a card, Heart is going to do 1 damage to us, which we're mostly going to be ignoring. And it can only lose 300 health per turn, which is really important, so we can't set up a giant multicast like in every other fight we've been doing. Okay, let's draw more cards. Okay, turn 1 Darkness that I get to put into the front slot? Well, that's just overpowered. With Loop down. And I can even play this Barrage. I maybe should have banked an energy, actually, instead of playing that Barrage, but man, that was a satisfying turn. Holy moly. So this Dark Orb's going to charge up by 18 every turn right now. Which is incredible. Heart's going to debuff the crap out of us. And we're going to go ahead and use a Weak Potion to make it a lot less threatening for the next couple turns. I also have a Seek in hand, which is very good. I'm probably going to be Seeking for Seek here. So what? Charge Battery, Seek for Seek, and Turbo. Seek for what? Consume Capacitor? Well, I also want a Genetic Algorithm, so I can block this turn, probably, huh? If I want to block the next couple turns, actually what I want is Buffer, Genetic Algorithm in play. I can block this turn with Genetic Algorithm, next turn with Buffer, and we're looking at not taking damage here. I don't have enough cards that I can seek for. A tragedy. So we want Seek. I want to Seek Void out too, so that I don't have to deal with the losing energy when I draw it. Just Genetic Algorithm. We lose Consume Cool-Headed here, which is a little unfortunate. Always Hologram. Yeah, let's Seek Void out here. By putting this directly into my hand, I avoid the whenever this card is drawn, lose 1 energy effect, because we're not drawing it, we're putting it into our hands. There is a distinction there made by the game. Ron Scales is doing worthwhile damage here. This turn we're planning on just, So I could multicast my Dark Orb here to deal 300 damage to the orb. Which might be worth my while. I definitely want to extend its weak timer, so that the next cycle of attacks is weakened. Blue Candle only lets me play unplayable curse cards. Boomer. Unplayable status cards, I would need the... what's it called? Medical Kit Relic. Which is a shop-only relic that we don't have at the moment. Definitely gonna play Turbo. The 2 holograms coming up are very potent. Losing this Dark Orb is maybe ambitious at the moment. I think we want to hold on to it. Yeah, I don't want to... I'm not gonna eat buffer for 1. So we're gonna defend before I do anything. I think I'm holding on to the Dark Orb here. We want this to grow so we can recursion it a few times and get enough damage to win. We have to start over from scratch if I multicast here, which I'm not exactly interested in doing right now. So we just play these cards. We have a ton of energy banked up, which is excellent. We're going to eat this attack with one of our buffer stacks. Okay, the debuffs have worn off. So if I play Glacier, I'm losing the Dark Orb. If I play anything else, I'm losing my buffer. Frost will block that burn, right? So I can just end turn, and I think the Frost Orb blocks the burn, and we keep both the Dark Orb and the buffer. And then we're clear sailing in terms of our cards from here. Your turn, Hearts. Okay, with 15 energy, I'm feeling pretty good about life. This will reshuffle the draw pile, so I really want to hologram whatever I'm hologramming before I draw here. Which might honestly be the Void, so that I don't draw it again. Probably need more important things, huh? Drawing a hologram capacitor and a mystery third card. I could draw another compiled river, actually, so that I have a shitload of card draw this turn. Just draw a lot of cards. We have a lot of energy to play with. Nice. I'm not sure if I want to play the Zap here. Looks like I have enough block. I haven't done the math on it. 12 energy is a lot, though. There's no reason not to play both charge batteries, because they're essentially free. Thinking about maybe not playing Turbo. We're definitely playing Capacitor. I can draw even more cards, actually. Oh boy. The deck seems pretty good. Channeling a new orb kicks the front orb out, so if we channel too many orbs, it's the Dark Orb we're gonna lose, but we can recursion it now. I drew a lot of cards this turn. I can continue to draw more here by hologramming Impatience. Okay, there's Consume. We're definitely going to play that. Gives us +3 focus. We're going to recursion our Dark Orb into the back. That was so much of our energy. I'd probably want a Turbo now. Definitely Turbo so I can Slimes. We're not quite blocking everything, so let's defend. Do I want to cycle that? I would like a Frost Orb in front, yeah, so let's play Zap here. So that we loop our Frost Orb and gain free block next turn. Well, that was a really good turn. We drew through most of the deck. We drew through most of the deck. Just double checking that I'm blocking fully here. We have 49 block. We're taking 45 damage, and we have a burn for 47, so we have full block. Okay, there's one of our voids. That's alright. Let's draw some cards, get darkness. Get to darkness doing. I can recursion this Dark Orb by doing darkness, playing dual cast. I want to play Barrage, right? Barrage is significant damage here. Might as well. We'll cast the Frost Orb, play Recursion, do 100 damage. And we've got full block covered here, so I don't need to play Defend. Heart's already down to... Heart is now down in actually multicast kill range. So our goal now is to get our Dark Orb to the front. And win like that. Which I might actually be able to do this turn. Feels like the sort of thing I can do this turn. Oh, my buffer. Whoops. Oops, my Anarchy symbol. Can I dual cast this? Quite possibly. Better believe I can. So we would do recursion, dual cast. Oh. I hit the damage cap. Whoops! Apparently I was just a little bit shy there. I forgot that the Thorns damage had rolled over. Everyone pay respects to the heart here. Do I want to play Glacier? Sure? Sure. Okay. Okay, we can kill with Go for the Eyes. I can kill with a Letter Opener. Or I can kill with Thorns. How do I want to kill? How should I kill the heart here, chat? Go for the Eyes, Letter Opener, or Thorns? Cast your vote now. On twitch.tv/ValorLord. Kill it with damage. Now there's an idea. Oh, you guys like the eyes of the heart? They say that the swiftest way to a man's heart is through his eyeballs, because they're the weakest and fleshiest organ. And I believe that with every bone in my body. Get eyeballed, son. The Strength Potion didn't feel like it did a lot in that fight, but I know it did a lot in that fight. I was like... probably 30, 40 extra damage from that Strength Potion. Yeah, so about that Mark of the Bloom. That was literally no damage taken for the entire rest of the run after we took Mark of the Bloom. That's insanity. How about them upgrades? Turns out card draw is really strong. And those double compile drivers, the Cool-Headed, the Seeks, the Holograms, and the Impatience, like, they all combine so that whatever card we need on any given turn, we pretty much always had it. Absolutely bonkers. You giving Munchdown dating advice? For me? GG. Yeah, like it would. Yeah, I would have fucked that up if I didn't have a second buffer stack. That's true. That is true. Defect beta card unlocked. Well, I would upgrade the streak command, but our bot is dead, so I guess we'll just have to remember.